Chad, can you Google Vancouver weather right now and tell me what temperature it is outside?
Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
Is it realistic that I could put a 16-month infant into the stroller and take an hour-long walk? Somewhere between 4 and 7 degrees Celsius. If I bundle her up, I could let it ride for an hour. That's pretty nice. It's not too bad. We're still living a little bit in like false spring. Like it looks beautiful outside, but it's actually still pretty cold by Vancouver standards. Not 7, but yesterday it was like 1, and I was like, I should have worn a jacket. What was I thinking? You don't need Lakitu split. Don't need Lakitu split. Not necessary. I was laughing because I saw a post on the Vancouver subreddit like 2 weeks ago that was like in the 100 days from like October to the middle of January, there had been an extreme weather alert every other day on average in Vancouver over that period. We can do it. We can do it. No! Come on. It's not resettable yet. Timing. That's okay. That was a good attempt on the bomb clip, at least. No. This is not resettable yet. I promise. We'll find other reasons to reset. But, like, you know, we had the heat dome. We had several atmospheric rivers. We had blizzards and freezing rain. It was literally like every day when I look at my weather app, there's like a little orange circle, and I'm like, what is it today? And they're like, atmospheric river. And then it says like, it gives you an advisory for like what actions to take, and it's like, follow the instructions of the local weather authority. I didn't split. Quick, what's this skip split button? What's this skip split button? It's either 8 or 3. 3 is reset. Is it 2? Is it 8 or 2? 2. Nailed it. Okay. Nothing to worry about. Man, he's smooth as hell today. Oh, thank you for noticing. Indeed, because I didn't record after the stream yesterday, so I could rest my voice a little bit. I was like, you know what? I can get a head start on shaving. I could do all of my weekly shaving on one day, and then I've got it ready to go every single day for the rest of the week. Start pre-boiling all my water so my pasta cooks faster. Just take a bag of boiled water out of the freezer. You're good to go. It's not good. It's not good. That's okay. This feels a little off. If this doesn't work, I would reset. I'd meet you in the middle there. This doesn't feel quite right. Never mind, it worked. Oh, man. Last night for dinner, too. Ooh. Made a little steak quesadilla. We've been trying to come up with foods where we can sneak vegetables and also meats in for the baby. She doesn't really like to eat meats. Vegetables, it depends on the vegetable, but largely she's a little suspect. So you're going to be like, what does she like to eat? I mean, if she had her choice, it would literally just be like bread and French fries. Like, that's pretty... And maybe strawberries as well. But a lot of bread and French fries. Saved. Carbs are best. She likes... She drinks some, like, fruit purees as well. I mean, like, honestly, she has a good diet. But it's like her preferred food is, like, bread and French fries. So we kind of... She likes quesadillas. So I'll make her a quesadilla, but then I'll chop up like a bunch of tomato and put it in there and hope she doesn't notice. Then I was like, you know what? She could definitely use like some iron in her diet. So I cut off a little bit of steak, cooked it well done so that, you know, she doesn't get like, I don't know, baby salmonella. Snuck it into the quesadilla. She never knew, man. She never knew. Your baby eats better than the average streamer? That's not as much of it like an own as you think it is. Because of course she eats better than the average streamer. She's not in control of her own diet. People that care for her best interest are in control of her diet. Streamers can be self-destructive because they're the one who pay for the DoorDash order. My baby would have an absolutely terrible diet if she chose what to eat. The only defense mechanism she would have against having the worst diet of all time is that her window to the world of cuisine is not that wide yet. She doesn't know, you know, that Cheetos exist. She does occasionally have a little bit of pizza. I'm not going to deny it. Is it okay to feed a baby 3 slices of stuffed crust meat lovers pizza from Pizza Hut 4 times a week? Or am I going to jail? I don't know. It's okay. Okay, they say, chat says it's okay. Your Honor, chat said it was fine. I mean, you gotta admit it's packed with nutrients. Lots of other stuff as well, but like the nutrient quantity is out of control. I've consumed 30 pizzas in 30 days. Mine likes bolognese pasta. That's what Kate and I, we're on like a lunch dinner, like Sonny and Cher type thing going on right now. Kate's in charge of her lunches that she takes to daycare and she eats on the weekends. And the baby, like one of the first words she learned was pasta. And she freaking loves it to the extent that she'll actually, like, when it's dinner time, even if she had pasta for lunch, her first word when she puts the bib on, or when we put the bib on her, is like, pasta? She says pata, but still. And I'm like, no, it's not pasta. It's just a steak and cheese quesadilla, honey. Sorry. And then, so like, I forget, I'm trying to think of what, I think she had like veggie nuggets. You know, like vegan chicken fingers or something. So we're mixing it up. We giving her the real chicken fingers. But we're also occasionally giving her, like, you know, these are like potato and spinach nuggets or something. So we gave her that, and she was loving it. But then she saw that we were eating lettuce wraps, and the lettuce wraps have, like, the hard chow mein noodles in them. And then she was like, pasta? And I was like, no, don't worry, it's not pasta. It's just lettuce wraps. But she, I think, in her head, thought that we like gave her simulated chicken nuggets and we were eating pasta without her. I would never. That would be like so rude. I'm alive. But I don't know how to explain that to a 16-month-old, you know? They withhold my pasta. Good schmovement, man. Good schmovement on that one. That felt right. And Kate she's got the lunch routine like down. Because she can sneak a little ground beef, a little onion, little like, you know, finely chopped carrot into a bolognese. She loves it. When you have a kid, do you get them tested for allergies? So the way that we did it, and I don't know if this is like a one-size-fits-all approach, but this is what was recommended by like the baby books. When they start eating solid food around 6 months or so, you just start feeding them like 1 to 2 new foods a day. And there's like a list, like a priority list. Like I don't feel comfortable telling you what we started with just because I can't remember. I don't want to be like, you start with this, and then like you know, you're like, actually, that's like the most allergenic food a baby can have or something like that. But you just introduce like bit by bit. So she said peanut butter, she said eggs, she said, you know, fish, she said meat. But we did it like bit by bit. But I expected she wouldn't have any food allergies, because the only food allergy I have, I only recently discovered that not everybody gets like a mild fever when they eat blue cheese. So until we feed her blue cheese, I think she's probably gonna be okay. I'll never forget the day I brought that up in chat. And I was like, I don't know, does anybody else just get like a little like feverish when they eat blue cheese? And then people were like, that's called an allergy. And I was like, oh yeah. I just thought it kind of had that effect on people. Well, that's the best we've ever done that. That's for sure. There was no doubt in my mind that that was going to be a gold. Not so bad. Yeah, I think I might be like a little allergic to penicillin. Oh, son of a... Oh, no. I'm lost. Still got the dive, though. Gold. Hello, Squeaks. Hello. Squeaks, I love watching your stream. Couple reasons. This is a genuine compliment. This is not like, oh, split me. I'm not trying to make a joke out of it. One is, and maybe you feel the same, maybe you don't. You actually try to entertain the chat with the words coming out of your mouth, unlike a lot of streamers. That's good stuff. But also, when you do 70-star speedruns, I've never seen the levels in the game that you do. Like, I've never seen... You were like, I'm gonna do Lakitu Bounce, and then you were on some level with like a bunch of rainbows on it, and I'm like, I've never seen this shit in my life. I think it was one of the levels that's in the lobby where you BLJ. It's in one of those paintings. I had never seen it. Honestly, I didn't realize that, like, this game actually gets kind of hard. Like, the stuff that you were doing was obviously insane, but even just, like, the default way that you go through the level looked kind of difficult. I thought Hazy Maze Cave was, like, as difficult as it got. Well, I guess that's because this is, like, halfway through the speedrun, so I thought this was, like, close to the end of the game, but I don't think that's the case. Yeah, is it, like, I mean, I guess it's never great to have an allergy, I suppose. How bad is it to be allergic to penicillin? Like, people were living for, like, tens of thousands of years before we knew that it was even an antibiotic. I've taken antibiotics before now that I've taken amoxicillin. There's analogs, right? I've taken the banana medicine for ear infections. It's probably fine. That's all I needed to hear, quite frankly. You should get a bracelet for it. Can't I just put, like, something in my phone? Like, they just go into the hospital, they scan, like, a QR code in my wallet or something, and they're like, this guy's all fucked up. I really have to wear one of the bracelets. That was a gold Hazy Maze? No, it was a late split. That's a fool's gold. I split like 6 seconds late. How would they get into your wallet if you're unconscious? I don't know. Check all 4 of my pants pockets until you find it. Yeah, I don't think I need a bracelet to begin with. Cause like I just get a little feverish. How bad could it be? Yo, he's freaking grooving today. Are you seeing this? Nice Mips. Oh, thank you, Daniel. Daniel, I heard you had a sub 50 today. This is, I hope it comes across as sincere, because this is, again, meant as sincere. For like your third or fourth time running it, that's really good. It took me about that long to get like a sub 1 hour, sub 45 or something like that. I think you're right on pace, honestly. He swims, not so good. Yeah, honestly, Squeaks, how much time do you lose if you miss like 4 swims? Enough to not be good, that's like a given, but 4 seconds? Like, okay, that's not that bad. In real speedrunner terms, that's a nightmare. In my terms, that's totally fine. We can absorb that cost. Especially when you see how, like, dog shit my Bowser 2 is. Although, yesterday, we were kind of pogging. We got to a little level of pog on our Bowser 2. That's fine. That's simple damage boosting. Try going fast. That's a neat trick. We gotta work on this a little bit for sure. You know what? We're climbing. I think we want to bounce off of the right wall first. I think we'll just ride the elevator up like a psycho. Then jump, dive, roll. Quick one, no bullies. Good dive to minimize the momentum loss. Not so bad. By my standards, that's not so bad. We still got to learn Tony Hawk left side, and we're just chilling here, but... We did make a 1 cycle yesterday, I think, too, which was kind of sick. Saved. That's alright. That's not a run killer. Krendor started playing Animal Crossing. Like clockwork, man. I'm honestly jealous of that. A game you just play for a little bit every day. I couldn't figure out how to get out of the way. I couldn't figure it out, man. I guess what I'm jealous of is not that he plays the game every day, or at least, you know, every weekday. What I'm actually jealous of is that it's a game with no competitive elements, and yet he's still hooked. Like, that to me is the part where I'm like, I wish I got it. We'll probably throw in a quick restart here. We got some fool's gold in there. Let's get that out of here. It happens. 3, 2, 1, go. It happens. Like, I'm in kind of like a cursed position because I'm not that good at competitive games, and yet a game with no competitive element loses interest, or I lose interest so quickly. Play some Dota? No, I'd rather play games that people like to watch and I like to play. Going over 2 in those categories is kind of a non-starter for Twitch programming. Tarkov? Are you insane? How to cut your view count and chat activity by 60% with one simple trick. Streamers hate him. Okay, hold on. Let's try again. We're probably going to restart this one. Give me another one. Viewers hate him. How he halved his annual income with one simple decision.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you.
Also, like, the only thing you hear in Tarkov is, like, unless there's a gunfight, all you hear is this. And then they open up, like, some backpack they see, and they start identifying items, and they go... And then they start running through the bush again. Just, like, over and over. Like, I'm not saying anybody should not play Tarkov. I'm just saying, for me personally, it's not my scene. Obviously, it does very well, you know, for some people on Twitch. And I think there are some viewers who have tricked themselves into enjoying it. It's just not for me. Holy cow, he did it! Oh, time lost by sidling up the wall accidentally. Woohoo! I just think for me, Tarkov, I mean, I don't even want to play it. It's actually like one of the most unique games out there right now. So I'm not really being a hater. It's merely like from a, you know, like a try-hard business standpoint. It's like, I think it's one of those games you're best served, unless you're part of the Tarkov Illuminati, you're best served streaming something else and then playing Tarkov in your downtime. That's my 2 cents. What a jump. And not even just from the perspective of, like, you know, like your own bottom line, because, like, that's a bad look. But more from the perspective of, like, maximizing your viewers' enjoyment. And, like, you know, I know it's taken me a while to get there. I know my strengths as a streamer. It's an endless stream of consciousness. And, you know, not getting mired into spending half of my stream just going like, oh, there's a flashlight here. Oh, there's a deck of cards. Hey, who needed, like, the chocolate bar? Who needed the chewing gum? Did you need the chewing gum? Hold on, I gotta spend 20 minutes in my inventory finding this one thing that I've got to give to Propor so I can get Propor to level 7, and then I can make my Bitcoin miners start to generate more Tarky coin for me. Oh, my liquid cooling's bad. Did anybody find a soda out on their raid? Like, some people have audiences that actually greatly enjoy that. Because you see them type in chat, hey, just so you know, you left a deck of cards in your inventory that you need to give to Skier to get the quest level 6. But it's just, I'm not that detail-oriented. Or really even that goal-oriented, at least in games. So it's just not, it's not really my scene. Whoops. Was glancing. Perfect line. You already know I'm not getting there on the perfect line. A little slow. A little slow on Cannonless. A little slow. It happens. How much did you watch to get that knowledge? I mean, I've played like probably 40, 50 hours of Tarkov in my life. Some people here are their new heads. They didn't know I've gone through 1.25 Tarkov phases. No shot it was that much. I played a decent amount off camera too. Like that, Tarkov is the kind of game where when it sucks you in, it creates like that in your head. You're like, oh, even just watching it, like I feel the itch. I could be generating fictional currency for myself right now on these high octane raids. Did I think I hit you there. It went, I hit you. I was very into Tarkov for a little, not for as long as anybody else that I know, but for long enough. And even after playing 50 hours, I still don't know what kind of ammo you gotta buy for what kind of gun, man. I really need a game that just is like, you just buy bullets. Not even 12 gauge, not even 5.56. It's just like, these are one size fit all. They go in every gun. Or better yet, just remake the culling for a 4th time. No guns. Or only guns that you can get with like 8 bullets inside of a loot crate that you pay 500 funk for. Fortnite. Yeah, now you're talking. Maybe we should start playing Fortnite. I mean, we've transcended, I think, game suggestions. We basically have like 4 Isaacs in the rotation right now. It's crazy. It's a beautiful world. This is Isaac. Mamba Zoe is Isaac as well. Vampire Survivors is Isaac. SAP is kind of like a hybrid. Because we do talk about the game from time to time. Yeah, plus we got Zombs Royale, that's true. Oh, man. Remember asking chat for Unity game suggestions? The messed up thing, I know people were trying to be helpful, so I'm not trying to be a hater. But the game suggestions from, like, the Unity suggestions are the same games that get suggested for multiplayer stuff now, except also with, like, Wildermyth thrown in. Like, I'm just not your guy, like, for Monster Hunter Rise. I don't have enough stream throughput on a weekly basis to be your Monster Hunter guy. I can't do it. You gotta kill pterosaurs 17 times just to get, you know, pterosaur's frond so that you can get a full set of armor that gives you like maximum sonic resistance. It's a fun game. I played a lot of 3 Ultimate. I played some of World for sure. But it's just like, you know, it's just not a thematic fit. You know, it's like putting Ryan Reynolds in something that's not like a 7 out of 10 comedy. It's just like, he's not going to know what to do. He's going to be a fish out of water. Help. "10 seconds. You know what? Our Bowser 1 and our Bowser 2 are now good enough that 10 seconds, watch it drift away. Give me the Beach Boys and free my soul. I want to get lost in the Bowser hole and drift away. He was good in La La Land. I gotta be honest with you, that's the wrong Ryan. Like David Spade and Lauren Lapkus in The Wrong Missy, that's the wrong Ryan. You're thinking of Gosling. Both Canadian, both handsome. I mean, I don't think that Ryan Reynolds is necessarily a bad actor, but Ryan Gosling is definitely a more accomplished and versatile actor, at least as of this moment. Help. Gosling's got some more dramatic chops. I haven't seen Buried. I probably never will, but you know, Ryan Gosling, he's been in a lot of stuff. He's been in a lot of good stuff. Half Nelson, La La Land. Oh, Bowser! Bowser dance! Breaker High. Squandered. 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 Bowser, two times Bowser dance? My Bowsers have been, like, pretty legitimately terrible lately. Give me the star, give me the star, give me the star, give me the star. Chib dance. Great emote. Probably the best emote on the site, if I had to be honest. Chib dance. Schmoove me. Beautiful. Chip Gaming, I think it's funny. I think Chip Gaming is a funny emote. I'm so proud of myself that in the Twitch Rewind, my most used emotes, all top 5 of my most used emotes were not me. I mean, some of them were my face, but none of them were my channel. You ever playing at Twitch Rivals, like 90% of streamers, when they give you it's like, hey, drop an emote here if you're ready for round 2 to start, they always drop like their own emotes. And I think it's a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Uncouth, maybe? To not use my own emotes felt good for me. No. I can still make it. It's just a little airborne. That's fine. We'll take I got a backup plan. You need an emote revamp? Nah, it's okay. All the best emotes are on, well, either Chib's channel or Better Twitch TV anyway. I'm never gonna make an emote as good as KEKW. We'll just let Better Twitch TV provide the emotes. But Squeaks, I'm not gonna add wide peepo high. I don't advertise that kind of stuff around here. Everybody's free to do what they want to do with their own channel. For me, it's just not the kind of thing I feel comfortable adding to my Better Twitch TV pantheon, if you will. Plus, I believe, Evan, are you here? I believe Evan has given me access to premium Better Twitch TV, but I have to like click a link, and I've been too lazy to do it. So I still only have like 5 BTTV spots open. Yeah, Evan, I'm one of these. I'm gonna click it, okay? I'm gonna click it. I promise. I gotta add all the. I mean, there's we got Copium. That's a good one. Took me a while to add Copium. We got Wicked. But then there's some other ones that are popping off. Truing would be nice, don't get me wrong. I would add the default Truing. Do Not Come. Clueless is the one that's been popping lately. I don't even know what it is, but I like all of the Monkas. Monka Steer is really good. All the Peepos. Peepo Talk is really good. Peepo Leave is really good. Twitch emote review incoming. Monka Steer is just great. Is just an amazing emote. But then also, you gotta be careful giving people too many good emotes. Because you can see, like, Twitch channels that have a lot of viewers. Sometimes it just becomes, like, emotes. And I'll admit, like, I think, Jay, are you still here? Jay has an incredible emote selection. So I'll, like, go to Jay's chat, but many times I won't even say anything, you know, sensible at all. I'll just go type, like, Kek wait or something like that, just to see what it looks like. So I think, in a way, deliberately having, you know, not necessarily an optimal meme profile of emotes actually incentivizes, like, a higher level of discourse here. I like to keep it cerebral. That's pretty true. Yeah, yeah. +2, +3. Okay, yeah, I know. Look. Also, I feel like emotes are toxic. All emotes. Because I feel like instead of being like... Because I have a lot of bad takes that are steeped in ignorance, and I just want to be educated rather than mocked. So sometimes I'll ask a question like, what do plumbers even do all day? And because there's not a great emote selection necessarily, people have to answer. Or at least they're more incentivized to answer. Whereas I feel like if you just have, like, a lot of emotes that are really good, people would just hit you with, like, you know, KEKW 101, KEKW 101, KEKW, you know. Instead, I mean, I get a lot of essays that are like, can you believe that he actually believes this? This is, like, the most out-of-touch take I've ever seen in my entire life. But also, occasionally, somebody's like, I don't know, man, I just kind of put the pipes where they're supposed to go. Too far. I knew it. I knew it. That's why you need Clueless. But what is the Clueless emote? Describe its appearance to me. This is perfect. Ooh. No? It's from the Rage comics. Which Rage face is Clueless? Is it Barney Stinson? Oh, it's the smug face. Ah, okay. AKA my default face. Good to know. Look at this, man. We got the serpentine and everything. Just call me the torpedo. The Thorpedo. Just call me Michael Phelps. Don't ever call me Ryan Lochte. Just call me Mark Spitz. Which is it, baby? Spitz or Swallows? It's a classic Austin Powers joke right there. Well, rip. Dead run. Alive run. I love you, alive run. He's done it. Then Good Movement Bowser 2. Do you consider Peepo G to be public domain? Anything is public domain if you never get prosecuted. Speed walking. Speed walking! He's done it. He's done it. That's incredible. That's I've never seen a pace like that out of myself. Huge time save right there. That's cracked, though. He's insane? Please! Oh! Oh! But the schmovement, man. The schmovement was so good. We gotta take that as a sign of progress. We can't take that as a negative just because it didn't work out exactly as we planned. The elevator jumping was kind of bad. Yeah, I think that's what killed our one cycle for sure. That was pretty good though, man. That was pretty good. Do you know Troll Despair? Is it anything like Chib's emote No with 3 O's? It sounds like it might be thematically linked. Worth? I laid it all on the damn line. It's funny how, like, something that never gets you will get you, you know? Like, we've been cracked at pretty much everything today. With the exception of Bowser 2 so far. And Bowser 2, the actual fight, has never really been, like, a big problem for us. Since the first few times we played the game. Oh, I know Troll Despair. It's Stoneface. Okay. Why not practice Bowser 2 and Bowser 3? A constant commitment to self-improvement is a recipe for never being satisfied in life. How does that sound? Is that a cerebral enough answer for you? I'm there. I'm there. I'm in. We don't even do the Morpheus quote anymore. I don't even like Morpheus. I think his glasses are stupid. Why don't you just wear, like, some Warby Parkers, man? Like, why do you think you're better than me? Like, honestly, dude, just call 1-800-CONTACTS. Everybody's talking about your glasses, Morpheus. Nobody likes your glasses. And those glasses. I'm in. I'm in. Help. Mandelbaum. Mandelbaum. You gonna live in a butcher shop? I'm gonna treat you like a piece of meat. How many sessions did my parents pay for? Not enough to make a man out of you. Come on, I mean, I'm in. This is gonna be a problem. We're gonna be like a minute down. Did you see that 180 though? Is actually like gymnast level. That was a single tap. Okay, here we go. Do you return the shopping cart? You've been around too long to not know the answer to that question. I'm just being honest. Of course I return the shopping cart. I also judge the people that don't. That's the... I'm taking it one level deeper into the political spectrum. I'm not gonna say anything about it, but I'll definitely judge you. I mean, like, that's just a given. Absolutely beautiful movement. Give me one more. We're going straight up. Did you see the speed? Did you see the speed? Do you pick up other carts along the way? It doesn't come up often enough for me to have a position, I would say. If I saw them, I don't know. I might not take it to that level. That's tragic. That's a tragic situation right there. I should have just jumped. I didn't need to do... You didn't need to do the long jump, man. What? I mean, we were... The PB was already scuttled anyway. Let's not worry about it too much. I will say that people have not talked enough about something that I feel like I invented. Very biased, of course, but... Which is basket etiquette. That when you're at a grocery store that is largely basket-driven instead of cart-driven, when people put their basket in the basket receptacle at checkout, they don't put their damn handles down so that the next person doesn't have to touch the handles in order to put their basket into the receptacle. I'm 100%... I break the link in the chain. I put their handles down, and then I also put my handles down so that the next person, if they're a moral, you know, what's the word I would be? A moral superstar like me, if they live a principled life like Marcus Aurelius, so that they can just continue to incentivize that selfless behavior. And I'm just being legitimate with you. I think probably 80% of people bring their carts back. Maybe even more. I think 75% of people don't put their basket handles down. And it's fucked, honestly. It's messed up. When's your statue going up? And here's the thing. I'm so selfless, I wouldn't even want a statue of myself. Because I'm sure some cart abandoners would probably just deface it anyway, with all the time that they saved from not returning their cart. I genuinely, when I see like a cart abandoned, I get a little upset. I start to make up a guy in my head to get mad at, like a guy that doesn't return his cart. And then he goes, oh, thank God, with that 5 seconds I saved, I can continue to ignore my kids. I say things, I make up fucked up characters like that to feel superior to them. Is there a bomb somewhere? That's too far. It's gotta be this one. Who needs first person? Dan, I can't believe you're still doing first person, by the way. That's too much. You gotta stop, man. Like, it's... I know, like, it might kind of be working out for now. There will come a time where it's gonna cost you, like, 4 PBs in a row. You might as well break the bad habit now. It wasn't